Did you know this resinous material was highly valued by the Egyptians and used for many things, including embalming ointment, perfumes, and incense? It was often worth more than its weight in gold. Good evening, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Flux Family Secrets, The Ripple Effect. And this is the Lost Treasures of Travel. So we have Amelia Earhart, Christopher Columbus, and Queen Hatshepsut. I don't know. I don't speak Egyptian. I don't speak ancient Egyptian. I don't know. Let's just start off with good old Amelia, shall we? Now, this is actually the second time that I've had to record this. I actually had to play, like, all the way up to this point in the game again because they don't have multiple save spots. Because for some reason, the game didn't want to, was having problems, sending stuff to the recorder. I don't know why. It was a pain. I can't leave on my trip until I find my travel gear. Can you quickly search for them so I can begin my trip? Well, sure. What all are we looking for? We're looking for a telescope, a piece of boat, piece of luggage, and a piece of a wooden horse. Okay. Well, the luggage is right there. There's another piece of luggage. There's a piece of the boat, an oar. Oh, we've got all of the luggage already. Okay. Cool. So yeah. I was not happy when I went to edit this and it's like, oh, when I'm like dealing with a puzzle, it didn't have the puzzle up. And there were times where it was like, just frozen on various different screens. That was a pain. That was very much a pain. Okay, the luggage obviously goes, here, in this scene. Meeting the demand. Did you know, along with her celebrity status came product endorsements? Earhart made sure that if the product bore her name, it would meet the demands of air travel. I did not know that, but that's kind of interesting. I mean, it's kind of along the same lines as some modern day celebrities kind of say, you know, if they won't endorse something that they don't actually believe in and use, and if it's a shoddy, they actually do the research before they endorse something, which is always appreciated because it's like, if you're going to put your name on it, if you're going to say, hey, this is something that I endorse, that I want people to buy, you have to make sure that it's a decent product. And we've seen some of that type stuff on, as far as like YouTube promotions and stuff like that, where some people have, they haven't done as much research as they probably should have into stuff. And there were some sketchy stuff and some questionable stuff. All right, I think we've got everything we can for right there. So let's go to Columbus here. I won't be able to chart my path if I can't find this instrument. Please begin your search before we depart. Well, you're not going to depart if I don't find your instrument, right? I mean, isn't that what you literally just said? Finding gauges and bits of what looks like sail. We are finding pieces of myrrh, and we're finding pieces of frankincense. We have a knife, which we apparently need. We also need a tub. And an axe. Ooh, bet the axe do good there. Yep. There's our last piece of frankincense. All right. A mallet? Do we need a mallet? No, we don't need a mallet. But I want a mallet. There's the top of the frankincense. There it is. Okay, there's the last bit of the myrrh. There's part of the sail. I keep checking up here to make sure that everything's recording all right, because I'm like super paranoid now. I actually did make a backup of the save file, so if for some reason it doesn't, I can give it another try. If it messes up too much more, though, I'm just gonna drop this and say we're gonna move on to the next. We're gonna move on to the next installment of the series. It's all right. We need 2 pieces of myrrh. Well, or frankincense. Frankincense is what we're going for here. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's everything. That is all the items. So now we just need, like, to put stuff there. But obviously we need to come back to Egypt. My ship returned from the land of Punt with this resinous material. I need it for Egypt's growth. Please help me find it. Sure. I will take all your flowers, though. And your dog head jars. Okay, we also need, like... We need tons of stuff here. Okay, we are finding a globe, a sextant, oh, what about scissors there to cut that up? Yeah, there's the last part of the tusk. All right. So the tusk can go there. I'm pretty sure the myrrh and the figurines go there. That is almost always the answer. It's the first, the last, and the middle is almost always the answer. Myrrh, not all that glitters is gold. Did you know this resinous material was highly valued by the Egyptians and used for many things, including embalming ointments, perfumes, and incense? It was often worth more than its weight in gold. Interesting. That would make sense as to why the wise men of the, you know, the 3 wise men, that was myrrh was something they brought. It was actually just as valuable, if not more valuable, than gold for for various different reasons. Okay, so we still need like one part of... Ah, there it goes. That'll be the last part of the sextant. Okay. And the boat goes here. Is there anything else that we need to put here? Oh, we need to do something with that, which we've got an arrowhead. I'm sure that'll probably bust that open. And that gets us the CPU. You found the CPU. It processes the information received from the Delphi. You will need to assemble the device once all components have been found. You will only get 1 attempt to do this. Well, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I mean, you're literally saying like the center, the left, the right, and everything like that. So, all right, there's your sextant. Observing the stars. Did you know Columbus used this instrument to measure the angle of celestial bodies above the horizon line, enabling him to determine a path to his destination? Well, except for he never got to his destination. His famous trip wasn't, oh, to prove that the Earth was round. It was, hey, we can get to India if we go this way, except for he never got to India. Okay, there's where we need that. We need the machete there. We also need a scoop. Okay, we need to go back to Amelia then. Her gauges. Now this is where I really could tell that it screwed up on me. Okay, so we do it is actually like recording the game, the mini game. So we line those gauges up, press start. Okay, so the third one is right. So third one is correct, so we want to shuffle all the others. First, second, third, fourth, lift off. Task complete. All right, so we found a wedge. Which the wedge, I'm pretty sure we need to, yeah, we need that to pop that open, but we also need a mallet. All right, globe. Lay. All right, there's the last bit of the telescope. Okay, that's everything we can do here. Okay, it's in the center. That's pretty easy. Starts in the center. Still pretty easy. Okay, starts on the right. Still easy. I'm sorry, those types of games, at least when they're done like this, they're not that difficult. They're not. Okay, so the scoop we needed here for this thing, which gives us a key. Wait, it didn't tell us that we were done here. So that's not the mallet that we need. We need a hammer. But it's not like sparkling. I think usually when they're in that scene, they kind of sparkle a bit. Or not. Well, there's the hammer. Okay, hammer on that. That should pop that open and give us the last bit of the rocking horse. All right, and that also finishes up Amelia Earhart's section. Cool. And wooden horse that apparently neighs. All right. Onward. Yes. Apollo is sending the list of items now. Let's pick it up and finish strong. Yes, ma'am. All right, we need an anchor and a bell. Jewel-encrusted box and cat statue obviously would be over here. The cat statue has to be Egyptian. It just has to be. And Amelia Earhart must have the goggles and the newspaper. Yep. Yay! 9 minutes, 53 seconds was the stage time. That isn't quite right. I mean, I've been recording for almost 15 minutes. I'm very impressed and proud to be helping you, Jess. We're almost finished. Lost Treasures of Invention next. All right, and that's going to be the Wright brothers, Confucius, and Benjamin Franklin. Awesome. But that's going to have to wait until next time because we're all out of time for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy, you should meet me and my friends. Even though we
Not another one. That's all Light needs. Some freaked out serial killer that thinks he's on a hotline to Satan.
Will you do me a favor?
I'll do almost anything for $1.
I'm gonna ignore that line because it's too easy. But next time someone gives you some